Hi there, this is video 3.5, Venn diagrams and complements. You know what, this is Math 30. You have known me for probably a semester and some. Even if you are brand new in second semester, you probably know by now, I'm a very visual learner. So Venn diagrams make me happy because it helps me sort stuff so I can understand it. So it says Venn diagrams are an easy way to see the relationship between subsets and their complements. All right, so take your pencils right now or your handy dandy highlighters and start highlighting. I want you to shade the universal set, the subset, and the complement. If you are not sure, use your pencil. If you feel comfortable, then use your highlighter. Okay, but I'm going to stop. And I would like you to pause the video and do it yourself. Okay, so the universal set is everything. There we go, the whole box. Now, the subset is the smaller part. I don't know why Venns always have circles. I mean, you could have a box in there or a triangle, but all right. But you knew that from before. We already saw that we already did this whole diagram. Now the complement is everything in the universal set that is not subset. So I can't color in the oval. So I don't know, to me it's the background. And when I do that, oh, now it's bugging me. I want this prettier. I thought I'd be okay with it not colored in completely, but it's bugging me. We'll fix that. Because you know what, now I can really see that if I take the subset and its complement, I get the universal set. Basically, if I took this and cut it out, there's my subset and there's the background part. Okay, so I have faith, leave that right there for you, that you can turn off the video right now and you can do these 2 questions. Okay, if you are not sure, then use a pencil. I like doing math in pencil, but I was told you can't see it very good on the videos. So I have to use a pen so we can see better. Okay, pause the video. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to do my connecting here. That's there. All right, so if everything in my little set is also in the bigger set, I know this is a subset. You don't have to write that, but it makes me happy. And then if I'm looking at it later or somebody's looking at the published answer key, you can see. So that means, let's call this set J. Math 30, Bio 30, and this whole thing. Okay, that looks like my universal set. You could also call it universal set, but here it said set A, so I'm going to call it set A. What we didn't write yet is ELA B30 and LT 30. And there we go. Oh, here we go. Now it says to write out, very specifically says set. So I need my squirrely, I call them my squirrely brackets. So the stuff I have is not in here. The background, ELA B30 LT. And there we go. So the prime is the things I didn't connect. Right? So if you do the connection thing, which probably takes you a second, it's really easy to make sure. And again, I'm paranoid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. All right. Now, how'd it go on the next one? Because that one's a little bit weird. because I gave you y and y prime. So when you go, there is nothing in common. And they're the same size. So I'm just going to call it set y. And I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now, y prime is not y. So if this is y, then y prime should be outside that. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So this one's different because it's asking you for the universal set, which means everything in the first set plus anything new. Or, well, okay, universal set is everything. So, whoops, I'm pointing where you can't see. So I've got my subset and my complement. I've got y and y prime. So the universal set is everything in the box. Okay, this is up to you. If you want to be, you know what, I was going to say nice to your instructor, but it really doesn't matter at all to me. One way to do it, and what I tend to do because it gets me the best results, if I want to put these two sets together, I'm going to write everything in the first one, and then I'm going to put anything that's new, which everything is, in there. And I will give you 100% for that. If it makes you happier to go. I will give you 100% for that because it does not matter to me. You can do it either way. But key here, for any set and its complement. All right, so P plus P prime, or P plus not P, gives you your universal set. And homework. All right, so you may have a textbook or you can go to Brightspace. It's online. And if you go into Math 30, you should be able to find a section that says textbook. And I think it is numbered off by sections. So that's why I have section 3.1 there. And then if you're using the textbook, it's the page number. I would strongly suggest that you do your questions, your homework as you get to it in the booklet. Don't leave it all for the end, because this is just one more way to reinforce, right? Because the more times you do something, the more likely it's going to stick. Practice makes permanent. I would like perfect, but you know what? I'm not there. But permanent, I want it to stick in your brain. So if you talk about it and then you're doing the worksheet, so that you're hearing it, you're doing it, we'll probably do some kinesthetic activities where, you know, you're moving around to set things up. That also depends on how we're doing with COVID. But practice makes permanent, so it'll stick in your brain. Back in the old days, previous millennium, love saying that. When I was in university, I was a nerd. I'm sorry, I'm a math nerd. It's now cool to be able to say that. But I would do my homework as it was assigned. And then if I knew a test was coming up, I would go back to find this section and I would do some more of those questions, even ones that weren't assigned, so that I understood what was going on. So I was doing the practice makes permanent even before I knew it was a thing. Okay, end of that video.